Hello everyone. We were doing the numericals of chapter gravitation. In the last class we had completed till sum number D. Now today we will start with E. Okay. Read the question. A ball falls off a table and reaches the ground in 1 second. So there's a table. There's a table and the ball falls off the table. The table, initially the ball was at rest and then it falls off the table. So initial velocity you will take it as 0 meter per second. Write down the given details. Given u is equal to 0 meter per second. So initially it was at 0. When it reached ground, what is the speed or velocity? So we have to find out v, final velocity. Time is given, g is given. Write down time 1 second, g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay, now here the direction of the ball is in downward direction. So g will be positive. G will be positive. Calculate the speed on reaching the ground and height of the table. Okay, the distance covered by the ball will be the height of the table. Okay, the distance covered by the ball will be the height of the table. So S also will get. Now we have U, we have T, we have G. First equation of motion, V is equal to U plus GT. That we can use. Okay, to find V, final velocity, and S or H, question mark. Write down the formula. The formula that we are going to use is V is equal to U plus AT. Okay, AT will become GT. Solution, V is equal to U plus GT. Substitute the values one by one. V we don't know. V is equal to U is 0 plus G was positive and 10 into time taken is 1 second. So we got, therefore V, final velocity, is equal to 10 meter per second. Highlight it. Once we got V, now they are asking how much is the distance covered. Any formula you can take. V square is equal to U square plus 2GS. That also you can use. Or S is equal to UT plus half GT square. That is upon you which one you want to use. I will use the second one. Okay. S is equal to UT plus half GT square. S, we don't know. U was 0 into time 1 plus half into 10 into 1 square. Therefore, S is equal to 2 ones are 2 5s are 5 into 1 square is 5 only. 5 meter. So, we got S is equal to 5 meter. Using any formula, you will get S is equal to 5 meter only. Okay, so that was very easy sum. That. Now, we have the next sum. Sum number F. The masses of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg respectively. Mass of Earth and Moon is given. Write it. The distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. So distance between them, D, 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. Now see here, very important thing that you should notice, that mass is given in kilogram and distance should be in meter, but they have given us in kilometer. So first we have to convert this into meter. So let us convert. Kilometer to meter means you will, kilometer to meter, you will multiply by 1000. So I'll write 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 into 1000. 1000 means 10 raised to 3. So what will be the final distance? 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 meter. Okay. So distance also given. Calculate the gravitational force of attraction between the two. Okay. So from the universal formula, law of gravitation formula, we can calculate the gravitational force of attraction between the two. G is given as 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square kilogram square. Let's start. The formula to find what is asked? The force. So capital F question mark. The formula will be F is equal to G M1 M2 upon D square or R square. See, I have written the formula once again. F is equal to G, because we were talking about planets, so I wrote M1 and M2 in capital upon D square. How much is G? Given in the question, 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11. Mass of the earth, 6 into 10 raised to 24. Mass of the moon, 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 upon distance square. Distance we had converted it into meter, so we got 3.84 into 10 raised to 8, the whole square. Now let us solve the 10 raised to first. So what all you have? Minus 11 and 24. 24 minus 11, you get 13. Okay. Now 13 plus 22, you will get 35. So I will write 6.7, numbers I'll bring together, into 6 into 7.4 into 10 raised to 35. Finally I got 10 raised to 35. What is down? 3.84, the whole square means again multiply by 3.84 two times, into 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8. So 10 raised to 8 and 10 raised to 8 will give you 10 raised to 16. 16 when it goes up, it will become minus. So 35 minus 16, 35 minus 16, you get 19. Okay. 10 raised to 19. So how much I am getting? 6.7 into 6 into 7.4 into, when I solve all this, 35 minus 16, I am getting 10 raised to 19. Clear till here? Now 3.84 into 3.84 you multiply and check. Getting 14.7456. You also multiply and see. So that I will write here 14.7456. Now let us multiply these three numbers. After this step I have continued here. 6.7 into 6 into 7.4, I got 297.48 into 10 raised to 19 upon 14.7456. Okay, now we will solve the numerator and denominator. As you can see here, after decimal point 2 digits, and down we have after decimal point 4 digits. So let us multiply by 10,000 up and 10,000 down. So what you will get here? You will get 4 times, 4 zeros, no? So 4 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 2974800 divided by 147456, and this same way 10 raised to 19. Okay, I will divide these two numbers. So my working column, we have 2974800 divided by 147456. Okay, 6 digits, and we have here 7 digits. Let us see. Here I'll take it as my working column. 147456 multiplied by, we want 29. Okay. So let us try 2s are 6 2s are 12, carry 1, 10, 11, carry 1, 8, 9, 7 2s are 14, carry 1, 4 2s are 8, 9, and 2 1s are 2. Somewhat close. So we can take 2s are 2, 9, 4, 9, 1, 2. Carefully you do the calculation. Go slowly in the beginning, so you will not be, there will be no requirement for you to redo any calculation. Go slow. Now 10 minus 2, 8. 7 minus 1, 6. Correct? 14 minus 9 is 5. 6 minus 4 is 2. 9 minus 9, 0. And 2 minus 2, 0. Okay. Now I will bring the next digit down. We have only 5 digits, but the quotient is, but the divisor is 6 digits. Okay, so I have to put a 0, point, and then one more 0 I'll put. Okay, so now we can try 1, 4, 7, 4, 5, 6. Ones only we will have to take, no, because 2s is 2, 9, 4, 9, 1, 2. So ones are 1, 4, 7, 4, 5, 6. Subtract carefully again. 10 minus 6, 4. 9 minus 5, 4. 7 minus 4, 3. Now this will be 16. So 9. 4 minus 4, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. Till 2 decimal place we want. Again it is 7s. We'll stop here. 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 9, 2. As you can see, whole calculation I have shown. Okay. So as you can see, we got the force as 20.17 into 10 raised to 19. You can write the answer as you get it. This way you can write. You will get full marks. But in the textbook, they have given the answer in another way. This force means Newton, no? You write as you get full marks. In the textbook, they have given it in standard form. Means after this only one digit and after that decimal point. So how will you write it? We have to shift the decimal point to this side. So we'll have to divide by 10, multiply by 10. So 20.17 into 10 raised to 19. When I divide by 10, decimal point will be shifted to left. Same way I have to multiply by 10. So the final answer as given in the textbook, decimal point will be shifted here. Okay, because I am dividing it by 10. So it will become 2.017 into, now 10 raised to 19 and 10. One more 0 is added. So 19 plus 1, you will get 10 raised to 20 Newton. So this way they have given in the textbook. Again they have skipped because after decimal point 0 and 1 which are lesser number than 5, lesser digits, no. So they have skipped that also. You write as you get it, you get full marks. Okay. So that was an easy sum. Now we have the last sum, the same like the previous sum. Okay. So you can do it. The mass of the earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kilogram. Distance between the earth and the sun is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meters. So no worries, it is given in meter. If the gravitational force between two is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 Newton, what is the mass of the sun? Again, use G as 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. Let's crack it. So for you all I have written the given. Mass of the earth is given. Distance between both are given. Force is already given. In the previous sum we found force. Here force is given. G is also given. To find mass of the sun. So you can write to find mass of sun. Formula remains the same. Formula F is equal to G m1 m2 upon d square. F is given as 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 equal to G is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into m1, that is earth's mass, 6 into 10 raised to 24. m2 we don't know, so m2 I wrote, upon distance is given as 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square. Distance is given in meter, so you need not convert anything. Now what we will do, first we will square the denominator. 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square. You will get it as, see children, after this part I have written here 3.5 into 10 raised to 22. This we will take it to the opposite side, so it will become multiply. So I wrote 1.5 into 1.5 because we are doing square. 10 raised to 11 into 10 raised to 11 equal to numbers 6.7, 6, okay, and 10 raised to minus 11 into 10 raised to 24, 24 minus 11 I got 10 raised to 13 into m2. Now this full thing we will bring it to the opposite side, m2 we will keep alone. So therefore what you will get, 3.5 into, now here 1.5 into 1.5 will be 2.25. You know, no? 1.5 into 1.5, 2.25 into solve 10 raised to 22, 10 raised to 11 and 10 raised to 11. 11 plus 11, 22. 22 plus 22 will be 10 raised to 44. Upon, this will come down 6.7 into 6 into 10 raised to 13 equal to mass of the sun or M2. Now here this 10 raised to 13, when it goes up, it will become minus 13. 44 minus 13, you will get 31. So therefore into 10 raised to 31 is equal to M2. And down we have 6.7 into 6 multiply 40.2 and up 2.25 into 3.5, 2.5, 7.875 into 10 raised to 31 upon 40.2. It's 875 upon 6.7 into 6, we got this into 10 raised to 31. Now let us solve this part and this part. As you can see, numerator after decimal point 3 digits are there. Denominator after decimal point 1 digit. So 3 is greater, we will multiply by 1000 up, multiply by 1000 down. So the number will be 7875 into 10 raised to 31. Decimal point will be shifted now 3 times. And here also 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So denominator will be 40200 will be M2. So now what will you will do in the working column? You will divide 7875 by 40200. Easy number. 40200. Okay, easy number. As you can see, 4 digits here and here we have 5 digits. So 0 point, start with the 0. Ones are 40200. Subtract 7 minus 2, 5. 8 minus 0, 8. 7 minus 4, 3. After decimal point, we need only 2 digits. Okay. So after that, we got 38. Now I'll multiply 40200 by 9 because I know 9 fours are 36 and here we have 38. So 9 zeros are 0, 9 zeros 0, 9 twos are 18, carry 1, 9 fours are 36. So we are right, 9s are 361800. Now you know no need to do further calculation because after decimal point you got 2 digits. So let's write it down. Keep the answer as you got, 0.19 into 10 raised to 31. It is mass, so kilogram. Or you can write in the standard form. How I told you to write in standard form. We will take the decimal point towards the right. So to take it towards the right, you will have to multiply by 10, no? 1 digit. So I'll show it here. 0.19 into 10 raised to 31 into 10 upon 10. If I do into 10, I have to do upon 10. So because of this, the decimal point will be shifted. Therefore, we get 1.9 into 10 raised to, now this 31 and 10. This 10 goes up. So 131 minus 1, we will write 10 raised to 30. This is mass. So kilogram is equal to M2. Okay. In this way, we have completed the chapter gravitation. I have done all the numericals. You try these numericals. The easy numericals will only come for your exam. Don't worry much. Lot of calculation, sums and all is not asked. Will not be asked. Okay. So, hope you have understood the chapter. In the next class, we'll start with the next chapter. Till we meet for the next time.